Montana's pension liability has been a topic of debate for years here at the state legislature. Now, two bills aimed at addressing that liability have passed the House and are up for consideration in the Senate.
I'd love to see the state not have that long-term liability bearing down on our children and grandchildren as a generational debt.
Republican Representative Terry Moore of Billings sponsored House Bills 226 and 569, which seek to reduce how long it would take for 4 state pension systems to pay off their liability.
Across the state, it's costing us about $350 million a year in lost earnings on the unfunded liability.
HB 226 applies to the Public Employees Retirement System, the largest state pension system. It would raise the required contributions from state and local employers and invest $300 million in state funding to help limit the immediate impact on those agencies. It would also make the default for new employees the defined contribution plan, where they assume the investment risk and opportunities, and give them an option for the defined benefit plan, where they're guaranteed a specific pension amount. Today, the defined benefit plan is the default, and the Montana Federation of Public Employees opposed the switch.
First of all, this affects people who forget to fill out paperwork, which when you're 22 has been known to happen once in a while. Currently, if someone forgets to fill it out, they are placed in the pension plan, the DB plan. Places them in a less secure retirement plan as the default to put them in the DC, defined contribution plan.
HB 569 would provide almost $100 million for 3 smaller systems. It would also change when newly hired members of the Sheriff's and Highway Patrol retirement systems can start drawing their pension, from after 20 years of service to after 20 years of service and reaching the age of 50. Law enforcement representatives expressed opposition to the change Monday, saying it's a difficult and demanding career, and it will make it harder to recruit and retain officers.
I ask that you allow your law enforcement leaders to continue to look at their recruits and tell them, if you give me your 20 best, if you serve this community with your 20 best years, we will in turn invest in you and you can draw your retirement.
The Senate Finance and Claims Committee took no immediate action on these bills after hearings on Monday. In Helena, Jonathan Amberian, MTN News.